So today, I'm going to compare the two figures, Macbeth and Stalin, because they have similar aspects in their ambitions, and there are also some differences. So, first of all, I'll start with Stalin. He was actually quite poor. He was from a poor background, and he was and he was also quite unreligious. But when he finished school, he he read a lot of Marxist literature, which influenced his communist beliefs. And in the beginning, he raised money for his communist party by robberies and so forth. And eventually he managed to get into power. But Stalin, he was a vindicator. He thought he was doing the right thing, and he saw himself as a hero. So on the other, so now I'm going to compare Macbeth. So Macbeth, he murdered. He believed in the witches and prophecies, and he wasn't. And when they said he was to become Thane of Cawdor, a few moments after they said Macbeth would become Thane of Cawdor, he went home after the battle, and he became Thane of Cawdor. So Macbeth started believing in the witches, and then they said that he'd be king hereafter. So Macbeth told this to his wife, Lady Macbeth, and she pushed him to murder King Duncan. And Macbeth and they both knew that they would that it was not the right thing to murder King Duncan, but they both wanted to be in power, and so that's why they did it. And they fought, and in the beginning, Lady Macbeth says that a little water cleans us of this deed when they were washing the blood of the hand. But then later she said that they say that the whole ocean of Neptune will and the whole ocean of Poseidon will not wash the blood of the hand. So then they are overridden by guilt. In the end, Macbeth dies after being fought in the battle. But Macbeth, he knew he knew that he was doing wrong, and but he stopped thinking and started believing in the witches. He even said that somewhere in the book that he was going to do whatever came to his head. And Macbeth, he failed in becoming king for a long time, and having and ruling for a long time, whereas Stalin succeeded. And Stalin, he was quite single-minded. He didn't really, he didn't actually show any sympathy, and and he thought he was doing the right thing. But Macbeth, he was overridden by guilt, and his wife too was also overridden and driven mad by guilt. So that's my comparison between Macbeth and Stalin.